Hi, my name is Ruby and I'm mapping the cemetery in the hospital. The main reason for mapping the cemetery is because the park frequently gets a lot of inquiries about the different graves there, and it's quite difficult to kind of like direct people to where exactly the headstones are. So by creating this map, we can create like a database that makes them like easily identifiable, so people can have a look and find them and the individuals that they're looking for with ease. So to kind of give like a basic overview of the cemetery, as you walk in through the entrance, there's like a hill, and on the hill there's Roman Catholic burials. So the burials are separated from their rank and their religion. So on the hill there's Roman Catholic ones. These are mainly World War I burials, but there are a few World War II and Polish individuals as well there. Also on the hill there's Belgian burials that are different. You can tell they're different because the headstones have like little scrolls on them, and also the flag. In the centre of the cemetery, it's quite mixed. There's some war burials, World War I and World War II, a few prisoner of war burials as well, and there's also a large amount of Crimean War and early 19th century civilian burials there. Interestingly, there are burials with Freemason symbols on them too, which is quite different. By the cenotaph, all the burials are C of E in religion, apart from two at the side. There's a Jewish burial there. The ones to the left of the cenotaph consist of prisoner of war burials, which kind of are different because they have kind of like a pointed headstone as opposed to the Allied headstones that are kind of like curved and more rounded. There's also burials from Canadian regiments, Australian regiments, and regiments from New Zealand. There's also one burial, and this is the only one in the cemetery, of South African origin. There are also a few RAF burials, but not very many, probably only about 3. Some of the burials that I found particularly interesting in the cemetery were of Nora Kavanagh. She was an ATS servicewoman. She's the first ATS in the AA command to have been killed by enemy action at a gun site, and she was aged 18. She died on the 17th of April 1942. There's also another ATS burial next to her as well in the cemetery. The first burial in the cemetery is a lady with the surname Atwood. I think she dates to around the early 19th century, I think it's 1836, and the headstone also commemorates her sister. Another interesting point about the cemetery would be that burials by the cenotaph at the top are separated by rank, and in these burials consists military medals and like the military cross. So for example, Major Newell has been buried with a military medal, and you can tell this because next to the name on the headstone it says like MM or MC for military medal and military cross. Thank you for watching, and please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content about the park.